I mean, they both start with K, so I'm fine with either.
Is that your favorite letter? Is it in the alphabet?
Actually, no.
No. What is your favorite letter in the alphabet?
Z. Z. I love sleeping, taking afternoon power naps.
It's such a... Oh, that's such an old man answer. It's very appropriate.
Sleeping, you know, there's a Chinese saying. Rest is just for the longer journey, the journey ahead. You rest so you can go further.
Hang on, can you say it in Chinese?
I don't know. Wait, it might not actually be a Chinese saying, it might just be a saying.
Okay, I've heard this so many times from people in Southeast Asia. I'm just like, there's this great Chinese saying. It's just like, and they say it in English, and I know, like my fiance is Chinese, and she's just like, normally when you translate Chinese sayings to English, you just lose the actual meaning. Like,
I concur, Toby. Language is hard.
It's still taking me a while to learn how to say my daughter's name in Chinese. That's taking a bit. Ooh, look at that harassment. All right, welcome to the lane, boys and girls.
But
it's no headdress IO. Yeah, there's no headdress IO. Where's your efficiency?
You don't buy headdress now, I think. Headdress is not good for the cost.
Still, even when you got the tether, it seems like the efficiency would be pretty good.
I just don't like the item. I tried buying the item after the nerfs and it doesn't feel good anymore. I rather have like more tangles and salves, to be honest.
Okay.
Have you tried buying the new... Sorry, have you tried buying the new headdress? You know how it feels? It doesn't feel good right now.
See, I bought it, there's only one situation when I bought it and I was running like a Mars Techies dual offlane and it felt good then.
What? Mars Techies? You actually play Techies all the time?
It's OP, man. It's actually OP. Like, if you ever want a lesson in it, I'm very happy to teach. Raven, on the run. The arrow's already been thrown out. This is easy harassment. Burn through the consumables of the safe lane Geek fam.
Lane dominance, Toby. LC Mirana, they are way stronger than Grimstroke Ricky at level 1. Grimstroke Ricky is strong when you get levels on the incel, like 2 points at least. And Ricky has 2 points in blink strike. But right now, they are just weaklings against this Mirana and LC.
2s are up, man. 2s are up. Look at Raven. Instant jump forward. Like, I just want to send a message in the lane.
Oh, sometimes the intimidation factor is what wins you the lane, you know?
Yeah. Is this guy actually crazy enough to jump me? Maybe I should play just a second, like a little bit further back.
I mean, the mental part of the game actually is a huge deal, you know? If you can break your opponents mentally, it's like you actually play differently in the game. Maybe you have a better matchup in the lane, but you're playing more defensive because you're affected mentally. That's the OG special, Toby, breaking you mentally.
It is. There's Arrow. It's gonna connect. This is first blood. Tims finds the line. Double leap to couriers. We're taking everything right now for TNC, and that has all of the consumables for Whitemon. He was holding back for it. That had a lot of it. That had Tango, Salve, Clarity. That hurts.
He can buy a Tango. He has to go for Tango right now before he TPs. Oh, he bought a Salve. So laning is
fun from Gabby.
Partner's getting run down by the gyrocopter.
Yeah. He actually, like, if he didn't have Flak Cannon and he had Rocket Barrage, that would have been a kill. But he went for 0-1-1.
It's better in the lane against Beast to have a Flak Cannon at level 1. The lanes, Hobie. You need to win your lanes. The kill does not matter if you lose the lane.
Inkswell's already been used.
Tim's
low on life. Tricks of the trade. Tim's in a little bit of trouble once again.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he is. KP was sitting right behind him to press the attack too, so Tim's was totally fine.
How about the mid lane? How much is Lina dominating?
19-5 versus 14-3, but I'm still got a little bit of a creep wave to farm.
I mean, the thing about Lina being as a core is like he's very, very easy to kill, even though like how much lead you have from the laning phase, you know. You can lose the game easily with a mid laner. It's quite difficult to close out the game. Top lane, Gyro, and fight.
Yeah, they can actually kill off Zephyr. There's flag cutting through both the farm as well as the heroes. Cuckoo.
Wow, he actually gone for 2 points in the flag. No rocket barrage for you, Toby.
No? If you're right, Winston, you're
good?
right.
No, is that good to get
good?
in the lane 2 points?
Hey, you're the one begging the question at the start. Is
one extra hit.
Yeah, is 3 attacks better than 2? That's all you really gain from it.
50% upgrade, so that's value, right? A value second point.
Is it?
Do you actually need the extra 1 hit? I guess it helps you kill.
Yeah, how many attacks does it take to kill off a ball?
Probably like 5 or 6.
Okay. That doesn't seem like value. 5 in a bounty room, grabbed by the IO.
Maybe not 5, Toby. Maybe it's 4 or 5. I mean 3 or 4 to 5. Depending on the damage.
Hey, if it's 3, then it makes a lot of sense. Then there's value in what's happening. That's 3 or 4 is a big difference here now.
Okay, let's count now.
It's wait for him to come in with a full health ball and turn flag cannon on.
Catapult wave right now. So let's see if the Dragon Knight can pressure.
Oh, flag cannon. 1, and it took 70 HP off a ball off 1 flag cannon hit. Now
so like
Io almost killing off the Pugna, but Pugna will go over the opposite way as Io TP's all the way home. Means March will have a long walk back out.
Bot lane, Grimstroke, run away, my friend.
Yeah, he did.
So looking at the CS right now, Dire is doing well in all 3 lanes. Actually, it's overall quite even, except for the Lina being slightly ahead. But you,
the Decrepify Blast. This is DK getting Line Striker raid up. Looking at the blade is available. Is the damage gonna be enough? No, it's not. And now we actually get some infused range up to arrive, and the arrow. Oh, he's there to turn it around. Tims. It's the arrow on Carl, and he is not a happy chappy.
Didn't he have enough range during the decrab? I think he should have just Laguna during the decrab to just insta-give.
Tims isn't done just yet. If he can connect on this arrow, then Pug not. No, that's an easy side dodge. Tims has 1 more leap available. Oh wait, scratch that easy.
I mean, easy when you're a Shamble of Bones, you know, you have 330 base move speed. Easy. So Beastmaster is about to pop level 6, so we could see like a rotation here with the Raw. See who can move. Lina could be the one to move when she has Laguna, but she does not have a TP, so maybe Grimstroke has TP, so they could think about that. Or even the Riki has level 6 soon. I think it's good for the Riki to just get level 6, get out of bot. You don't really want to lane bot when LCS duel. He needs to go top and kill the enemy Gyro there with the Raw and try to pressure the tower.
Must be one of the first times I've not seen Pugna actually level up Netherlord. They'll get rid of an Observer and a Sentry with this move, which is nice.
Maybe that's why the Gyro didn't go for the Rocket Barrage.
Worry about Netherlord. Legion Commander is gone.
About the Netherlord.
There's your jump in Inkswell. There's no way for KP to break free of this, and there's no support to help him out. Huge creep wave on bottom, and Tims just wants to try and soak it up. He's got to drag the aggro off the tower.
He needs to arrow the catapult.
He's looking for the line, but then a leap down, silenced up. Raven jumps forward, and he did look to kill up the catapult. Another leap forward. He cannot get away in time. And Raven able to chalk up another one.
Yeah, very, very big sequence of events here. Like I said, when the Grimstroke and Riki gets their levels, that's when they are gonna start to be powerful. And the LC needs to respect that, you know. Like, wow, he's running at 2 heroes.
Yeah, he's trying to stop Carl from getting the arcane rune, but Dragontail stun just couldn't close the distance in time.
Yeah. This infused range drop is so much value in this matchup.
They're looking to roar attack. Gabby, Decrepify. Oh wait, did he get blocked up by his own Satyr, so he wasn't in range of the roar when Decrepify happened? Even then, you'd still have to get through the heal of March, who preemptively burned to the south.
He had no boots anyway. I'm not very sure if he could have caught up.
The axes start to arrive from the primal roll.
I mean, I feel like I'm seeing again the same issue right now with what's happening here. Like Geek Fam has this like, you know, the Beastmaster is hitting to a point where he can actually kill the enemy hero, but the other heroes are not rotating to his lane to use the raw. Like he's been what, level 6 since a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And there has been no rotations to try to abuse the raw, and the gyro was farming in the lane the last minute. It's the same pattern, Toby. Same pattern.
So now the 10-minute outpost is going to be contested around. Gabby doing his own farming in the jungle underneath the Radiant Obs. But if you're going to take the outpost, can you actually hold this at the 10-minute mark? He's looking for his own target. Inkswell, Legion Commander trying to get the distance. Now Dragon Knight on his way in. Raven doesn't like this. In fact, he jumps over to Tim's, who gets the body block. They had the sentry ward down. That's why they saw him. And man, that arrow took a while to throw. Couldn't get it out in time, and Raven can jump away.
Outpost is the price, though.
It is.
You can just defend.
It's a 1-1 trade.
So Ricky is starting to move right now. He's trying to steal the bounty rune. He has even obsessed. Nice arrow. Nice arrow. Very nice.
He's on the edge of the sentry, so he couldn't actually attack.
So Ricky is starting to move. Grimstroke is teleporting away because he knows the LC is looking for him. So no one is going to play the dead lane because the tower is slow. Dragon Knight pop his farm. Does he have TP? Yeah, he can still use his TP to come mid lane to fight. So this is going to be a good Dragon farm. Well used Dragon farm. Dire should defend the mid tower right now.
Gyro does look set up. In fact, I think Abby was looking to move a little bit further south. Look for your target.
They got the catapult, Toby. There goes your push.
And it does. They'll fortify up and buy a little bit of time trying to kill off the Nether Ward. Decrepify will buy an extra second for the Nether Ward. In fact, yeah, they still get it in time.
Yep, so we see Raven now moving across the map. This is the area that the Radiant wants to play right now. They have to send one more hero top. They need 3 people here, I think. They want to take a fight here. Grimstroke's taking levels. Pugna's getting his level 6. But Lina is farming his heals. So like if you see what's happening here, the Beastmaster is in a very dangerous spot, right? If Dire chooses to smoke across to catch and reclaim this area, it's gonna be a call dime instead of a support because you have only 2 people here.
But I suppose Ricky is still going to pack one hell of a punch.
Bot lane, smoke.
You do want to have a go at it. Yeah, and Moonlight Shadow too. They want to really kill off this Pugna. Dragon Knight needs to walk up point blank range to hit the Dragon Tail stun into the arrow. Swing of the sword will do the job. And if they can keep the catapult alive, maybe they even get some extra damage into the tier 2.
And I like the blink that Dragon Knight is going right away. It's gonna allow their team to play Dona very easily. You set up for the arrow, you set up for the relocate, you make sure that the enemy is always pressured when they don't see you on the map. You know, if he goes for say a greedier item, he goes for like an armlet into or even like a radiance.
Duel. It's time for it. Gabby, the duel does come out, call down as well. Lina trying to go to work, but Legion Commander losing life so quickly. The duel victory.
Oh, the flat cannons.
Not actually there. Not enough to kill a ball. Jump forward from Ricky, right on the back of March. And try and drain out the IO too, but he's still got 10 stick charges up their sleeve as they look to take down the tier 1 tower. Flat cannon down the creep wave as well as the camp. Now this is efficiency from Gabby. He killed a hawk with it. So that mid tower denial is there for March. He got it, but maybe now Dragon Knight's in trouble. Way too far forward. IO trying to get him out in time, able to do so.
Nice. Very nice.
Beautiful save, and Geek Fam, they wanted a core as well as the tier 1 tower, and they'll get neither.
So at least they were making the right place, you know. You saw what happened there. They lost the Pugna at bot lane and immediately they went on.
Jump forward. Blink dagger revealed from Armel. It's the perfect summon to Pugna. Nether ward down, but that gets instantly evaporated. They just cut through the trees on the side.
Hold the tower here. They can't. There's no way they can hold it.
No, they can't.
This is bad. The tower got denied and they lost their own mid tier 1. That's a big turn of events here for Dire. So well done to TNC with the last engage.
And they want more. TNC's going for the tier 2 tower on bottom. You've still got half the dragon form left.
Yep, and the beauty about having IO Gyro is they can just farm everything. You know, it's really efficient of how you can move around the map because you have the relocate and you have the move speed from the tether. So you get to play really bot lane.
Heals up. Armel getting stunned. KP's going to try and break him free with press the attack. As a jump forward from Raven's going to give himself a
Nice,
double stun on the back of the
double
Inkswell. KP and Tims. The Moonlight Shadow comes out onto the cover of their own obs and sentry as KP still keeps his run going and he's away to safety.
Where's the detection? They don't have dust on anybody. They actually do not have even one dust.
They had a sentry which they planted on the hill, but now you see here in the ping.
There's no way sentries are enough against the Moonlight Shadow.
I'm not disagreeing, but that's what they brought.
Next fight, Toby. It's okay. Next fight.
next time, Batman. Next time. Oh, that's Gadget. Hang on.
Smoke for bounty runes.
Armel is making himself a pretty big target. And the wrap around Tims will break the smoke. They don't have extra information there, so yeah, in the trees. Raven, they're both grouped up. It's a leap up. Mirana go-septed up, and Armel wants to TP away, but the army is with him. Cuts the trees, nowhere to juke. And that is a TP out that will not work. They will commit the roar, but Tims is allowed to escape thanks to the fact they prioritize the kill on Armel.
Optimistic TP.
Maybe he's just like, oh, I'll make him burn his roar. 90 seconds cooldown.
Yeah, sure.
Space is now created. It's buying more and more time for the farm up. Jarakop has almost finished up his Aghanim Scepter. Picking up a growth bow as well, even nicer.
So right now,
Gabby.
Did he buy his item?
There was nothing on the courier. He was looking for the point booster. That's it. Like the last bit. So at least he's saved from that. He'll farm up one camp and have the money to finish it.
Radiant has to be careful right now. They're in dire territory, and I don't really feel like they are that strong right now without the Raw, so they have to back off. This is Dire's turf, home turf. Gyro has his Aghanims, so they have relocate, they have Aghanims. They should be looking to fight right now. Dragon form with the dagger initiation.
He also managed to pick up Vampire Fangs, which is quite nice. So we actually dropped the growth bow to get that.
Yeah, this is actually way better.
Armel.
And
Fuel stop, relocates on the way. Carl just wants to run. They needed that stun to connect from Armel, but the only way to do that is to blind blink. They wouldn't have caught it any other way.
They have to be more conservative right now without relocate. I feel like LC is going late, you know. I guess since the Dragon Knight already has dagger, you don't really want to have too many daggers on your team.
Yeah.
Against the blade. I was thinking actually going for pipe, you know, instead of blade, you know, because you look at the radiant magic damage, Grimstroke, Lina, and the partner. A pipe would be fantastic.
But isn't KP meant to be that distraction on the front lines anyway?
Tank, he's the tank.
I blade mill. He's the tank? I thought DK's the tank and Gyrocopter. Oh, the smoke instantly breaks. Dragon Tail stun. They're going to try and kill up the Grimstroke. The arrow able to connect perfectly, but they buy a little bit of extra time. So Soulbind Silence is able to
double zap.
roar as well. The double from Cuckoo. The Kuna Blade also. Have they got enough to kill off much? Yes, they do. They get through the Io while Lina dueled up on the back lines. Armel as well as KP trying to kill off Carl. They'll have enough with one more attack.
Look, he has dust on the core, Toby.
That's utility. And now pulling forward underneath the sentry ward. They're able to get the initial stun over on Raven, but Zephyr sucking the life out of Armel, homing missile, easily dodged, and a quick TP out.
Lesson to learn on the Geek Fam course: buy your own dust. Look at the Dragon.
They had dust on March as well. It's not like he's having to replace things that his supports don't
I mean, you think I'm making it a joke, but haven't you heard before, like, buys dust, it could win you the fights and win you the game, you know? It's actually very important, not just to rely on the supports to have detection.
Without it, they wouldn't have killed Alina.
Yeah, those greedy cores, you know, you see all the time. Why no dust? Why can't you buy your own freaking dust? You have an item slot.
Would you like the build up from Gabby?
You know Toby, what's the counter argument? Wards are free now. You have more gold to buy dust on a support. That's the argument. Can you believe it?
No. KP, trouble. Inkswell coming forward, and they get the smoke screen, so KP cannot taunt his way out of that one. Dead for half a minute. And Roshan becomes potential now for Geek fam. Ravens, yeah, they're moving very quickly over.
Oh, he has no buyback.
Relocate is also on cooldown. March used it to help the gyrocopter clean up the top lane. They're trying to get him towards his BKB as quick as they possibly can.
I think they need to split up right now.
Alright, Tims.
They're trying to fight.
Dire scanning. They're having a look. They know. They 100%. Everybody knows. But the Beastmaster Hawk also sees Armel. Roshan very low in life. Armel's going to come. The arrow to leap forward. Killed by the Raven. Raven does have the Aegis to the Immortal. DK set up so quickly with the smoke screen. There was no way for Tim to get himself out of the pit. The call down damage is good, but you haven't got any real follow-up. Not when you get the double stun. March included in this one. So Io is dropped. Gyro is dropped. The buyback coming in from Mirana will give an extra stun. But Cuckoo, low on life. The Starfall finds the kill. And DK, he's trying to tank the entire lineup of Geek fam, but that will not work. If you brought Dust and Detection, maybe you would have got the dieback over on Mirana, but that won't happen either. A quick arrow to cancel the steal of the outpost, but there's 3 heroes there. They'll get it. So both outposts at the 20-minute mark and the Roshan fight, and Aegis is kept on Ricky Maru. This is good for Geek fam.
That's a very
really good,
questionable play. Like there was, I think there was actually no way they could have taken that fight. No way. There are 4 heroes. Gyro had 2k gold in the bank. Why would he want to take a fight? He definitely doesn't want to take a fight. And if you ask yourself, like, is the Aegis really important to fight right now? I don't think so. And scaling is more important for Dire. Now the game has gone out of the window for Dire right now. Like, Geek fam has total control in the.
Yep. Easy solo kill on Tims. Even got the courier, which was coming over. Now they look over towards the Legion Commander. Another smoke screen diffuser plate. It's really difficult just to walk away from this. And if there's an Inkswell, it's a guaranteed kill every time you get your jump. But I see a double damage Lina itching for a pickoff on March.
Double zap.
He'll take whatever he can.
I want a double zap. I want to see the double zap with Aghanims, Toby. Refresher double zap.
He tried it in that last fight. Well, not the last fight. The fight that happened in the Radiant jungle.
Yeah, that's right.
No. There goes mid tier 2.
I mean, you saw the power of it. They even had the double roll into the double zap.
That tier 3 tower. That catapult alive. What you got? DK's trying to finish his BKB up on top. Even burning dragon form.
Yeah, they were supposed to try to finish the BKB in the last engage instead of trying to fight the Roche. They needed to give it up and just farm their BKBs. They are not hitting their timings and they are choosing to fight. You need to learn when.
Geek fan back in the driver's seat, but can they really capitalize on the advantage they've got? We saw issues with them doing that in game 1. Like, how do they make sure that they don't give TNC a way back into controlling this game?
They have to make sure they take good fights, you know. Never try to run up low ground to high ground. You only run up with good reasons, you know, like you get a TD. But otherwise, you always try to respect your opponents. Don't try to make rash decisions just because, oh, I have Aegis, I'm in control. You need to give them the respect they deserve, you know. Gyro Io has a lot of damage that they can output in the fights.
Yeah, especially if you can get closer and actually even complete that rapier.
I really don't like the Blade Mail so much. I mean, I can see why he's going Blade Mail here. Like, there's a lot of potential doing damage against the Laguna, the Life Drain, even the Grimstroke, the Inkswell, and the Stroke of Fate. You know, but just feel like if you get a pipe, it helps the Io. Because if you can keep the Io alive in the fights, it means the Gyro is going to be alive, more or less.
Alright, Gabby, I don't know if you have enough damage in 2 seconds to finish the tier 1 tower, but that's some decent chip.
Yeah, they're not using the reload. They're not using relocate anyway, so why not?
Yeah, they're using relocate just to farm. That's all. KP and DK go into their jungle and defend any kind of place that you know Geek fam's not going to go, because there's only one last. Okay, I suppose you do have the tier 2 tower up on top, but if you push it out with the gyrocopter, you're okay. Your jungle is safe. But this bottom lane is going to be pressured. You still have the Aegis. You still have the Aegis the Immortal for another 50 seconds.
Double BKB.
Watch that timer.
They have double BKB and timer.
Moonlight
but they
7.
don't. They need to go. Yeah, they need to go around like maybe here from the secret shop or this round.
Oh, the Dire Sentry. Raven's gonna walk a little closer for them to see it, but they're going all the way down. There's a courier, that's all they could find. Lina is nearby.
This is what Geek fam should have done the last time when they spoke around. TNC has the high, they're on the high ground now, so they have the advantage.
Yep. They see Pugner, homing missile out over on him, but Grimstroke turns around, gets the double soul silence. DK able to get the initial stun, but then the roar, it's already out, but March is already dead. He'll buy back and get back as quick as he possibly can. As Gyrocopter, call down, flat cannon, we'll see just how much damage he's got. Pugner protected by the Trepify, but that means the homing missile can kill him off, and then they can move to the secondary support. Grimstroke, rocket barrage down by Gabby, and they go to Cuckoo now with the homing missile chasing him. Raven's wondering, who the hell do I try and fight? We've just killed off the Mirana. The rest of TNC bought back to keep their fight running.
Expired.
They bought back only on the IO out of this.
Didn't the Mirana... Okay, just the IO. But
They
still...
fought the second the Aegis expired. It was...
Yeah, but the thing that you want to take away from that is you watch how they made a round, like made a circle around. They didn't go for the quickest route to get to the high ground. They did it safely, they took the long way around, and they got what they needed to get. You know, they were able to get on top of the high ground and make the playing field even, because they are both on the high ground instead of trying to run from low ground to high ground at the ramp. In the take the faster route in the early ramps. So bounty runes. So Dire is probably gonna get 2 at least here.
Gabby's gonna be so happy he got the BKB off at the start of that fight too.
Very, very important item. They are all mostly magic damage.
And he's gonna wreck him up. Like you've got Rapier. Quickly, we're also gonna get our next wave of items. A Titan Sliver.
I think the Lina needs to get Aghanim Soul. I don't really feel so good that he's trying to get BKB, because I feel like if they drop the Soul Bind and they don't kill the hero, they're done. They're gonna lose the fight. BKB and they lose the fight. So he needs to be able to kill them through the BKB. And if he gets a BKB on the Lina, what does it help you do? You really think that you can stand in the fights and just right click the gyro and Dragonite? No,
he's gonna physically damage the crap out of you. And there she gave the Titan Sliver to the Gyrocopter. So now he's got plus 16% on his base attack damage.
Ooh, that's
and
a
his
big
resistance.
item for the gyro. Very, very big item on gyro. But does he actually need the Rapier here, Toby? Need it? Is it in necessity?
I think it's pretty important. If you get a small stun duration on the Ricky, the Rapier's gonna allow you to get the kill before Raven could jump away. But it still then requires you to get that quick pop. Like the Pugner went down to like 20, like 200 HP before he got the Trepify on himself. Next time you hit him twice and he dies.
Because I feel like
Dragon Knight prioritized him too.
I feel like as long as he survives the fight and draw out the fight, he's gonna have enough damage anyway. Lina?
Okay. They have a gem. They have the gem on Armel. You thought you were under protection. Now KP gets his first duel victory of the game.
What, really?
26 to 27 minutes. Gyrocopter? They're bringing a lot of TPs. Homing missiles going towards the Grimstroke. This is going to be so huge because Lina doesn't have buyback for the moment. He bought the Mithril Hammer trying to get towards the BKB. So now TNC feeling like they can actually get a little more aggressive.
Yeah, this is their time right now. This is their time. They are way stronger right now with the double BKBs, and because Geek Fam has no way of doing enough damage through the BKBs until Ricky has more items. He's building a Battle Fury now. Not sure if that's gonna help a lot, but I guess he's trying to prolong the game right now. He feels like he's not strong enough. I think he's right, he's not strong enough anymore, so he needs to try to scale harder.
Yeah, I know, this Gyrocopter looks pretty scaled. They actually gave him the Paladin sword now. So the Titan...
Oh, that's actually even better.
It got given over, the Titan got given over to the Dragon Knight. So
this is actually even better.
He'll tank through more too. Now Roshan's available. If you can get the Aegis Immortal into Gabby, this feels like almost an insurmountable task for Geek Fam to get through the Gyrocopter. Yeah,
if Gyro gets Aegis, it's game over. Yeah. Geek Fam will just lose the game. They need to throw everything they have. How many buybacks do they have right now?
Oh, they don't have any apart from actually, yeah, what do they got? They've got 2, Pugner as well as Grimstroke. I think the biggest buyback that's on cooldown is actually Io. Like March can't afford to die like he did last time and then just buy back and rejoin the fight.
They have to try on the supports of Geek Fam to try to waste the BKB duration. Maybe they can try to run in bait some spells, you know, force the BKB and then use buybacks.
Rapier is here.
He locked his rapier.
He did. He did. Why? Like, what's the advantage to this?
You only assemble it if you need it, so you don't lose it in case you die.
Good point. Because you still take like, well, you still got the 102 damage from the 2 items.
30% value.
Yeah, it's like but compared to the 330 you're meant to have from it, and the true. Like, I guess if you're kind of like you don't want to have a rapier fully assembled.
So KP has blink right now, so he can do more in the fights. You wanna get like a partner, target, the Grimstroke. Those are the backlines that you wanna get to.
He's finished it. He was waiting for the Morbid Mask.
Oh, Roshan, they're trying to do Rosh right away.
And they are.
I think Diana knows. Do they have scan? Oh no, they don't have scan. Can they just get vision with the arrow?
I think so. They need it right now. Right there. Oh no, they're gone. Roshan's already been taken. The arrow flies very much astray.
DD.
Jesus into the hands of Ricky. They find
what? He's so greedy.
From Lena. He didn't get away from this one. And now Carl, Decrepify will buy a little bit of time, but the Aegis Immortal is already broken. The whole flag cannon damage. They're ready for this one. And now Gabby, BKB, the Raw. He'll cancel off this damage. And maybe there's enough heal from Mud, but Raven, the damage. He's actually life stealing through all of this. 3 heroes down for Geek Fam. Oh, they thought they had a fight, but you thought wrong.
How could he just go and pick up the rune? Why would he do that?
Questionable at best.
That guy's insane.
Oh, this is gonna be a push down mid. They were so close to killing Gabby. They were so close to killing Gabby. They're just going for a straight GG push. This is the way the Geek Fam lose their lower bracket run. 1 rune to kill them all and 1 rune to bind their fate to stay in the lower bracket. And to give TNC their rematch against Fnatic. GG is called. TNC have done it. And Geek Fam around Roshan, that's going to be the nightmare that will haunt their dreams.
Oh, he's always a very rash player, calm. Ever since from Dota 1 days, you get to cast a bunch of his games in Dota 1. He's always like that very flashy guy, you know, like he does a lot of risky moves. And